What's good, y'all? This your boy DCPRT. This is a red recap. Finally, a red day. Y'all know I've been on a green streak, a long green streak, a long winning streak. I was on a 12-day winning streak, and today would have been a green day. Also, I would have finished up $2,000 if I would have got filled all my shares. Kind of pissed off about that. Not pissed off about the loss. I'm not pissed off about the loss. I'm pissed off about how it happened, and I will cover that. Finished down like $20,000. As y'all know, $20,000. Don't nobody want to lose $20,000, but I'm gonna be okay. I can make that back in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. I mean, I can make that back within a day. So it's not a big deal. Of course, I don't want to take a $20,000 loss, but shit happens. It's trading. I mean, you can't avoid it. I mean, some days you have off days. Some days a lot of bullshit happens and you lost and you lose. It's just trading. It's part of the game, and you got to know what you're signing up for. But like I said, long winning streak. This $20,000 really ain't nothing. Like I said, I can make it back in 1, 2, or 3 days, and we're gonna continue crushing it. Let's start off with Pixie. I lost $12,850 on Pixie, and this was a good loss. You probably looking like, what is he talking about? $12,000. That's not a good loss. I say it's a good loss because I had a plan, and the chat would tell you that I had a plan. It just didn't work out. Sometimes plans don't work out. I stuck to my plan. It just didn't work out, and but overall, I was right though. I told the chat that this stock loves to fade. It goes up and it goes down. It's just what it does. As y'all can see, it went up and it went down. That's what it does. PC is a known name. I know this stock. I was just a little bit too early on the stock, and the grind got me. I was willing to lose that. PC had an SSR on it, so it was hard to get in. How I trade, I get in right when the move starts. So I had to get in early to catch it, you know, for SSR. You got to get in on an uptick. You can't just short the bid or whatever. So that kind of messed me up, the SSR, because it was hard to get in, but it was, the price action on PC was kind of, you know, it looked so weak, but it kept holding, it kept grinding, man. That's what got me. But I had a plan. I said I'm gonna hold through this, because I pretty much know the outcome is. But at the same time, you gotta respect the stop. If it keeps going, you gotta respect it, and you gotta get out. So it just kept going. So I had to get out. And then when I got out, it went up a little bit more, and then it crashed. It did the crash that I expected to do. I just started in way too early and got smoked on it, but it's all good. As long as I had a plan, I'm all good. I didn't go in blindly. I expected to lose that. I didn't want to add to it, and that's that. So took a $12,000 loss on Pixie. Okay, after Pixie, I made all my money back. Right, I was grinding back on my Centerpoint account. So let's talk about how I gained all the profits back. I grinded back. I did nice, man, coming back and making all the $12,000 back. And I would have made more if I could have got out my whole position, but I would get on that, and it was hard. So KIRK, mind you, I was down on Pixie, $12,000, right? So Kirk, I made $3,857 on. It spiked up real big. I shorted down there, you know, almost the top. It covered it to the drop, making $3,857. Cool, right? I'm making some of my losses back. Boom. Then MTP. Pretty much the same thing. Shorting the pops. Ended up covering, make $2,641. So that's like $6,000 I made right there. So I'm halfway there, you know. So I ate through my losses. Now I'm down like $6,000 now. Okay, PGEN. I made another almost $3,000 on this stock. Pretty much the same strategy. Shorting the top, close to the top, and then covering on the bottom. Made almost $3,000 there. So I'm down only like $3,000, right? At this time, I'm down like $3,000. And then HARP came. This is what pissed me off. So it's part of the game, but it pissed me off. I just can't deny that. I'm human. I got a right to be pissed off about certain things. This $12,000 loss, that's a good loss. You know, I had a plan, and you know, I ate the L. But this one was, no, I'm pissed off at this. So I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I'm down $3,000, right? And then I shorted this right here. I was in like 10,000 shares, adding, right, at 14.50. And if I cover at 14, right, that's $5,000. So that'll put me up $2,000 on a day, and that will be a green day, and the streak continues, right? The problem is, this is not in my F1 trade account. This is in my Centerpoint account. So with a big size like that, with barely no shares traded, I tried to get out my full 10,000 shares. And what happened was, I only got filled 1,500 shares out of my 10,000 shares. So realized I was up 800 from this trade, but I still had 8,500 shares to go. I was being kind of stubborn. I was thinking this stock would, you know, would roll over and get me out the rest of my shares. I still have my order open at $14 to get out the rest of my shares, and that would have been a $5,000 profit. I was down $3,000, so do the math. I'll be up $2,000 if I would have got out my full position right here, and I got out dead at the bottom, and I would have been done. I would have been up $2,000. I would have closed my computer. I would have been done because I worked hard to get the money back. I got the money back, and I would have been up $2,000. But I only got partial filled, barely partial filled. So, like I said, this move right here, it looked like it was going head down. I did cause this spike right here because I was trying to get out all my shares. It looked like it was pulling back, and then out of the blue, this big ass spike came, man. Out of the blue. It just couldn't grind up so I could try to get out. None of that. It just spiked out of nowhere, and it was hard to get out because it went up so fast. So I ended up getting out the rest of my shares up here. I had to get out all 8,000 and some shares, and put me down. Put me back down. All that hard work put me back down when I was supposed to got out down here and made 5,000. Now I end up losing more money. And then like I said, I was pissed off at this, so I took a break, you know, got something to eat, and this motherfucker faded all the way down. See, I could have got back in up here and made all my money back, but I seen it was down here. I caught I caught the spike. Nice short right here. I wanted to cover right here, but I was looking at the previous support level. I thought I was gonna go down there and trying to bounce back up. So I was up on realized $6,000 right here. So I had another shot at getting out. Didn't take it. Stock reverse and ended up squeezing, and that ended up adding on to my losses, and I was down $17,000 on that trade right there. None of this would have happened. This trade would never happen if I would just got filled all my shares right here. Man, that's why I have two brokers. If I did this with F1 trade, I would have been out. One click in, one click out. There's no slippage. There's no nothing. That's why I was telling y'all about the slippage. It's slippage. The slippage got me. And that's why I have two brokers, man, because I don't have to deal with the slippage. But that got me. So a $2,000 gain turns into a $20,000 loss. But I had to eat it. And like I said, I'll make it back. And it's all good. It's part of the game. It's part of trading. It happens. Wacky shit happens. I mean, I've been trading 6 years. I mean, something is going to happen. That's crazy and wacky. It's going to happen. But next time I know, to just get in stocks with a lot of volume. If I'm trading with big shares, I already know that. But being so comfortable with F1 trade, I was just doing that. And I forgot you can't do that in the real markets. Trying to get out with large shares. So that's it for this video. I hope all y'all banked today. And like I said, I'll probably make this back in 1, 2, or 3 days. Next week. Hopefully, we can see some hopefully the markets the markets can get back hot. And yeah, I'm gonna do that and do a little studying. You should always study and try to prevent some things. That's how you work on your trading. But that's it for this video. Hope everybody banked today, and I'm gone. Peace.